I don't wanna talk, I just wanna count my bands. Kicking doors down while I'm chilling in my vans. Shawty said she need me, said she wanna make amends. Kick her out the door, now I'm talking to a friend. I don't wanna talk, I just wanna count my bands. Kicking doors down while I'm chilling in my van.
Do I have like a robot voice?
No.
Not really.
Wait, who's speaking?
It's
Oh,
the
shit,
boy
it's-
Connor.
Oh
it's
shit!
it's
It's
MC Connor. Not
Oh,
the
shit,
big
it's-
Connor.
oh, shit,
Mighty
it's
Steps
Connor.
in the building.
oh shit! It's the cute. Oh shit! It's the feminine looking boy Connor.
It's the feminine Mexican.
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
has our very own trap.
Guys,
I have one friend who likes a lot of complete garbage. One of them being that she loves reposting shit from Musically, and I'm like, stop it. Stop
Guys.
it.
Stop that.
Guys,
Stop.
Oh,
it.
Michael
have
Jordan.
Yeah,
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help.
guys, I have school pictures tomorrow, and for my school picture, I'm putting chopsticks in my hair.
Yeah.
Why are you doing
I
cultural
just- I
appropriation
see your
for your
pictures.
school picture?
I'm not.
Like, make sure to paint your skin yellow and then, like, make your eyes slanted.
You know what's funny, actually?
Just use tape. That's what I did.
Yeah,
You know what's
yeah.
hilarious? When I was still learning as an artist, when I was younger, I tried to emulate, like when I was super young, I tried to emulate Dragon Ball.
I think you gave them all Asian
Rock the
eyes.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh no, that's not even the half of it. And then when I
Oh,
got
yeah,
as I got older, for the longest time, all I ever drew was Dragon Ball Z shit. Then I went to Bleach. That didn't work out.
Well, don't you just draw the same thing but add a sword?
Yeah.
That's exactly the point. But then I switched over, like later in high school. I found a lot of like 80s stuff, and I was really starting to fall in love with it. I still like it to this day. Like a lot of the older manga, I was really trying to capture that. And I really tried to fucking I tried to legit like have the same art style as a fucking Doro Hedoro.
You should just
Who?
do JoJo style, but hardest
Yeah.
style.
Yeah, like honestly, like nowadays, like I draw clothing, like part 3 JoJo. I'll admit that, like that's a little bit of a
Inspiration.
well,
Wait,
part
so
of it is
you mean
because I
the
legit,
clothes?
I for the longest time, I always drew clothes fucking like plain, no detail whatsoever. Like I could barely do it. But then as I kept getting into JoJo in high school, I started to shift my like the way I drew clothes more like that, and so it kind of became like that over
So wait,
time.
so you're telling me you were doing that style with the high water pants, the stylistic
No,
like men's
It's
shoes.
more like it's
And
just
the-
the way they draw clothes. You know, it's like how it's all fucking like wrinkly
It has
and
too much shit on it.
yeah, like also the fact that like the clothes
No, but-
themselves, they're either like
Yeah, like shoulders, big freaking shoulders that go like a foot
I'll admit
above your
that was
head.
also an issue, but I've gotten better with time. I'm
Giant
I'm
shoulders.
trying
That's
to do
just
that.
80s.
Yeah.
that's just how
Hey,
I
That's
draw
just
my-
80s.
in
If
the
you see
80s,
any like their
everyone had
suits and
shoulder
stuff, they have
pads.
big old shoulder pads.
Everyone had
No.
broad shoulders, including women.
Hold on a second.
Like,
let me
like
let me
legit,
show you.
that was just 80s fashion.
Okay.
And Yama had,
Let me show you Doro Hedro, though. Let me show you how they draw people, because in that because it's such an older manga. They have like the fucking like detail on the noses, but this whole like art style in general, like this whole manga is hella rough. It's like there's just pens and shit everywhere. Like one character has a straight up black nose. Here,
That's racist.
no, it's not even
right.
This is a cool manga, but it's like
I
yeah,
hate
and then there's the villain.
He
And
looks like a clown.
That's the villain.
Huh.
It looks like he came out of Mad Max.
Guys, I know,
You know, this whole
we
series
should
will
get
be
to
Mad Max.
sponsor
Like,
us. We need to
I
get
Hero
Azure
Academia.
Lane because it's the greatest mobile game I've ever played in my life.
Wait, what's
Is this a
what-
sponsorship part of the podcast?
Yeah, so Azure
Oh.
Lane. So you know those all those dojins and stuff of those girls that are
Yeah,
that are
is that the one about where they're
anthropomorphic,
like the
shapes?
boat?
Yeah. So they
The
finally
baby
localized
ships.
it in America, and it's like damn, this is a good ass game, like just a good ass game. But
Dang.
basically, it's a well, it's not even, it don't even have tits because all of the ships are lollies except for, so all of the light cruisers are lollies, and then all the heavy boats and like carriers are, they have tits.
Ooh.
They're
Books
milks.
and hoes.
they're just not children anymore.
They're just not children anymore.
What the fuck is this?
Well,
I
except
think
for one of them, one's like a little girl in a baseball outfit, and she pitches planes at him.
but, I remember seeing on Twitter one of them being a trap. Is that what's that all about?
Look, there's like a shitload of planes. Also, most of them aren't in the U.S. version yet. You can't even, so you can share it on Twitter and stuff, but you can't do that yet in the American version. Is that new?
No, but yeah, so I really wanted to emulate this fucking art style so
That's
much.
pretty. That's pretty sweet ass art
Yeah,
style.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I tried to emulate it, but I couldn't. But I think part of me right now is like, I'll just have my own art style and not.
Yeah.
Although I still love the '80s aesthetic or the early '90s anime aesthetic, so I'm taking all those elements and making it my own.
I've read
I think
this
it's
before.
somewhat
It's
shows.
What's your opinion on Ghost in the Shell?
I have never
Never
actually
seen it.
watched it.
I've
There's
never
funny
seen
that-
it,
Yeah,
but I
used
do
the
want to.
original
But I've
on Adult
actually-
Swim as a child, and I didn't understand it because I was like 4.
Same.
I had to
only
watch
did
it
that,
like
but then
I had to
stopped
watch
and I
the
was
original
I
like
don't know
2 or
what this
3
is.
times as like it's like later in high school to actually kind of figure it out. Like it wasn't until the second or third time I really kind of appreciated it. I think.
I still hate how they're like, oh, fucking, what's her face can't play her in the movie because she's white. And I was just like, the whole thing about her character is that
She's
like
like
she can be
it's like
anything because in the
well, and one of the things with her is
name's
it's
Scarlett
it's brought up in every adaptation that she's been through so many like cybernetic modifications that
Yeah,
like
there's
one of the
Scarlett
one,
Johansson.
she doesn't know what race she actually is.
well yeah no
God.
she actually brings up usually in each adaptation like son gets brought up about like how human really is she.
And
Well,
also, fuck,
The
what's
title
it
is
called?
Ghost in the
She,
Shell, so-
I'm trying to think.
Ghost in the Shell. I love Ghost in the Shell.
I'm trying to think. Basically,
She's really
she,
a ghost in a shell.
Well yeah.
The movie looked like shit though. The American one. Oh my god.
It was like
I
it
hate
was
my
really
country.
average. It was
It
just
just
mediocre.
looked-
It
just looked
wasn't
dumb.
bad.
Fingers crossed
like
for
everyone
the
said
for
it
the
was.
live action Gundam movie because I think it's probably no secret that that with me here.
I didn't even know Gundam had a live action movie.
They're working on it right now. I think the people who did Pacific Rim.
Well,
Oh,
I
working on
mean,
it?
like it's giant robots. That's hard to mess up. But they're probably gonna be like, there's too many whoop people in it.
Supposedly,
Actually, funny?
I can company that owns Gundam actually does seem to have a decent amount of involvement. So.
I mean, for
'Cause I-
like a lot of Japanese shows and stuff where they use like European characters and shit, they make them all Japanese. No one gives a fuck about that.
Yeah.
Well,
And
yes,
it
I
goes
mean,
to the
it's
shell,
never
it being
important.
Neo
But
Tokyo.
when it comes to a live action movie, that's like a whole other thing.
Yo,
Like-
thought it was sent me.
Also, if it's taking place in if it's like in Hollywood, it's hard to get that many Asian people. Like that.
Well,
like,
I was
that-
saying, I was
I mean,
legit
the
having
real
a
thing would be
discussion.
just don't do it, but you could also, I don't know, just don't make it weird. Like, I'll say this, it's like the Death Note fucking special on Netflix. Like, what they could have done was, instead of making some edgy-ass piece of shit teenager, they could have just made him the same fucking character, just made him white. I probably wouldn't really be that mad.
I don't know
probably-
why they
I-
didn't just make it. I mean, they're like, this is supposed to be a sequel, but he just happens to have the same name, and everybody else has the same name for some reason. Because as we
that
all
was what I
know,
liked about that.
those
That's actually
those white boys named Light Yagami and or Light Turner.
Yeah, I mean, that's also pretty fucking stupid, too. Like, there
Light
is no
Turner.
asshole in school that's white as hell named Light Yagami.
His name is Light Turner.
Yeah, it was Light
yeah,
Turner.
yeah, that was also stupid. Like, don't even say Light. Call him by a different fucking name. Just make him, like, the same as Light, if
That
anything.
nigga's name
Go
is
ahead.
Ryan. That nigga is like Ryan Turner
He's
got
a
the
man.
Death Note.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ryan Turner has a Death Note. It's same as Ryuk, but make him a different character, too. Like, if anything, make him, like, not shitty. Like, just don't make him an edgy teenager. You can make him be anything else.
Like, the whole thing with Light is that he's like this, like, he's supposed to be this person that has everything they need, and he has a whole bunch of talent and everything, and how he becomes evil because he got power.
Yeah, that's what made Light interesting in the first place, was the fact that he was that fucking kid, and the moment he has, like, this pretty crazy, like, fucking power in his hands,
He becomes God
like,
Emperor.
evil bastard.
Or he tries to become God Emperor and just becomes a complete evil psychopath, yeah.
He becomes a
Yeah, he becomes a psychopath, but that's actually fine.
Tries to become God Emperor, goes
Oh,
to
shit, edgy kid.
Yeah.
When you try to become God and everybody's like, no.
Literally, it's the
You
same.
try to become God, but other ways too
Like,
shit to understand it.
honestly, if like you make a Death Note film, right, and if it's gonna be a sequel, please, for the love of fucking everything, just make it a different person. Just don't make it like some little dumb, annoying 15-year-old.
Like, they, like,
If you're going to
half-assedly
make
made it a sequel.
adaptation.
It was like they were like, oh, it's a sequel halfway through the movie. And it's like,
Yeah,
that's not how
it's
it
like,
fucking works. You gotta
if
be
you're
like a
actually-
sequel from the get-go.
Yeah, it should be, if anything. That, and like, if it was gonna be, if anything, just saying, please, just make it like a likable, more interesting character. If it was like, maybe if they were gonna go with the whole bullying kids thing, what if instead of killing the bully, he fucking like, maybe he like, I don't know,
He
gets
made
rid of
the
like
bully into a school shooter and shot up the school and then shot himself into Death Note.
Okay, you know what? You
Yeah.
know what? Oh,
Yeah.
that's very professional. Forget what I ever said. That
That's
actually
10 times more believable and more acceptable.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Just
that
have
would be
one of the
pretty.
boys killed.
That would be a pretty good
Death
way to kill
Note is
someone with a
actually an
Death Note.
allegory for school shootings.
Either that or just a whole prison on fire with the Death Note.
Actually, why not make a Death Note series, but make it kind of like the Mask comic book series? Like, have it be like multiple main characters that just die off, like at some point early on, and then another loser grabs the fucking Death Note, and then he gets the power.
Or like
I
a
have to
Death
touch-
Note version of Dragon Ball Z abridged.
No, not Dragon Ball Z Bridge, like the fucking Mask comic books. If you look them up, that's like,
Oh no.
yeah.
I know what you're talking about now.
Why'd
Wow.
you gotta- Can you
Then
like not breathe
I get it.
like heavy into your mic? It's like you're
Yeah.
blowing into it every time you speak.
You give me bad ASMR.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
even
a
wearing
system
headphones.
like the Mask comics, huh?
Like,
Hold
bro.
Dev.
Yeah.
Please stop doing
If
this
you
to
had
your
a Death
mic.
Note, what would you do?
Huh?
Does this
If you
work?
had a Death Note, what would you use it for?
Myself.
I'll probably put it in a blend. I'll probably put it in a blender and see what happens.
Hey, who gets
Actually,
kills?
wasn't there a thing like the Death Note is like you can't even get rid of it or something that easy?
Like, indestructible or something.
If you don't use it, you can just
Hold on,
destroy
guys.
it.
Yeah, I'll probably just sit on my shelf because I can't really think of anybody that I want dead.
I'm
So I'll probably just forget about it, and then like I don't know, the Shinigami I had will probably go like crazy because I'm not using it.
Oh yeah.
He only appears
doing?
if you use it. So he'd just
Oh,
be
really?
like, just be this ghost nigga following you around. It's like,
Right.
hey, that person that said you were stupid, you should probably kill them or something. It's like,
Nah.
Nah,
something.
fam.
Nah, I don't wanna.
Nah, I'm good.
It's like your boss.
too
Give
simple.
you
I just like to
that
tear a
raise
page
you
off from the
really
Death
deserve
Note
it.
and like use it to like
Use
Like-
use it to blow your nose or some shit.
It's
yeah.
like you literally wipe your ass with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, just use it. It's like, nah, playboy.
Oh.
That's why.
I was like, nah, I want to play video games.
Okay, that was my grandma from the hospital. She's doing well. So,
Cool, man.
no, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, everything went fine. So Dev,
good.
you'd get the fucking eyes. You get the Shinigami eyes, is what you said.
No, like I wouldn't. Cause I don't really care. It's like, oh, well, that person's gonna die like 20 years from now. Okay, I don't care.
You're gonna die 20 years from. You know what? Actually, That actually would only work if you are in that psychopathic mentality of light, where you're just like, I'm so powerful, I'm gonna kill people, but I
Yeah.
gotta see their name.
Actually,
Yeah,
you
like
know
I
what I do
wouldn't
if I
like
were
get
you?
rid of half my lifespan, like just to see how long like
Also, you
people
can't
live. It's
see
just
your
like I
own.
don't care. It's like it's getting rid of half my lifespan to see like what people ate yesterday. It's it's like it doesn't matter to me.
I wonder how it works when you like come across someone from like another country, but you don't understand what their name looks like with English, so it's like
Yeah, like is this some Arabic shit? It's just like
Yeah, it's
How
like,
do I
no,
write
no,
that?
no, no. It's like
It's like-
someone applies to a
it's like
job,
Korean.
and it's just like, oh yes, my name is Phil Turner, and their name is like some Russian shit, and it's just like, hold on,
yeah.
are
Yeah,
you
yeah,
a
you're
spy?
just like,
No spy here.
no.
It's like their names
Oh,
in Morse code.
My name
Yeah,
is
yeah, it's like-
Lava.
I'm over here like, hey, Shinigami, can I just talk to you real quick? The fuck is this?
Like, what am I supposed to
Nigga's
do
name
with
is
this,
in Morse
nigga?
code.
How am I supposed to write this shit out? This shit
What
a
am
bunch
I
of
supposed to
squiggles,
do?
nigga.
It goes beep 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 beep. Like how am I gonna transfer that to paper?
How much? Listen, my hands aren't that fast too, so it's like, come on, make this easier on me.
What
Oh
I
my
do?
God.
This nigga's name is
Come on,
fucking
Shinigami.
Morse code.
Alright,
You know
I'm
what?
No, someone writes. If someone wrote their fucking name in Morse code, that'd be the worst shit.
Yeah.
Could you
You know
imagine
what?
their signature?
I'ma
They
head out to
sign
the
it
First
to
name,
document?
Can I
middle name,
guess?
and last name. They put in full.
Good night,
You know
y'all.
what?
Fine,
Good
Actually,
night.
you had the Shinigami eyes, but you looked at like some fucking, I don't know. What if you looked at a home, like, I don't know, someone who was like born in the wilderness like Tarzan? What would they just be like fucking ape, like ooh 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 or whatever?
Yeah, like it'll be like ah.
Like
You
No,
just
no,
look
no.
at the Shinigami,
It'll be
it's
like
just
Ooga
like, how am I
Booga.
supposed to kill this nigga?
how am I
Yeah.
supposed to
No.
kill him? That's a good. Now there's my question. How's the Shinigami supposed to kill Tarzan? Because it doesn't look like Tarzan above his head. You know, it's fucking ape. It's like the dude was born in the jungle. He's not even named anything.
No,
No,
here's my
wait, no,
question,
he
here's my
got
question.
lost. So
What's the-
when he was a
What's the
baby, his parents
What's the
probably
Shinigami
named him.
gonna do if
Oh,
the nigga
good
says,
point, Renz. Well, what if you're just a baby who straight up is like the parents didn't name them yet, but then the baby
just
got
gave birth
lost
to the
in the
baby.
jungle.
Would
Yeah,
it be
yeah.
like the first name
Like,
that
oh.
someone chooses for you? Because what if a doctor like calls you like a dipshit and then your parents name
then your name would actually be dipshit, and then the Shinigami would kill you.
Because like imagine if you have your like ID and you're like you have a normal ass name but your first name is dipshit, so they write your name in and you don't even
Oh my
fucking
God.
know that's not your name and you're like, oh shit, I'm immune, I guess.
Nah, it's like
I'm
Dr.
immune.
Lipschitz. It's like Dr. Lipschitz from
yeah, lip shits, yeah. Oh,
What if someone
That
was
reminds
transgender when like tried to kill them and he like got their name wrong?
Oh yeah.
you know what? Do you think it would
That
still work
name,
though? If like, do you think if someone changed their name legally, do you think the death note won't affect them?
I have
Like
no
for instance,
idea.
let's say Todd Howard changed his name to Bob Howard. Like is that shit gonna still work on him, or like just write in Todd Howard? Is it still gonna work or what?
Wait, what if like you have Richard Spencer and they put Dick Spencer? Will he die because Dick is an abbreviation for Richard?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Have
that's
you had plastic
Oh.
surgery as a kid?
yeah. It'd be like, or it'd be
So
like
that means
Oh
you
yeah,
can't
that's right.
think
The
of a
fucking
person's
face.
face.
You have to imagine their face as
Yeah.
you write down their name. That's
No, no.
actually that is a little weird.
Now here's one for you. What if
Have you ever seen that Onision, like, I'm not sure what they call it. It's like, it's his own interpretation of Death Note, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah,
Yeah,
back
that's-
when I was just trying to understand who the fuck Onision was, that was one of the things I found, and it was actually kind of entertaining.
Yeah, same.
what
It was a little entertaining, but like fuck that guy. fuck Onision.
Yeah,
When I
he's
first
wrong,
found
like-
it, I was like, man, this guy's hilarious. Let me watch some other videos. I was like, oh no.
Right.
oh,
Yeah,
man.
you
Yeah.
big fat
Yeah.
the other
Like, why
ones
can't you
are
just
like-
go back to make the I'm a banana vid?
He made it like
A video.
7 times.
He
I
did.
actually did.
I
Yes,
thought
he
so.
made them a lot.
You know, like, can I say, I
Oh, we'll
cannot
have him
speak
make
to
more. Just have
fucking,
his whole like channel just be I'm a banana, but it's just different
You wanna know what's
variations.
going on with Onision right now? That's pretty like so far from what I know, the only shitty thing
The
he's
fact
done
that
is
it lists its own people.
he made a new channel because his original YouTube is not getting anything. He's barely getting any money.
Oh, you
Which
did
is
hear
very
about
kind
him
of disappointing.
rating
It's like
underage
So then got a
girls?
new one. But then you have to pay for the fucking videos now.
No,
And then I was
no.
like-
You did hear about him rating, like having underage girls send pictures of themselves to
Oh
him
yeah,
and
yeah.
then rating
Oh
them.
yeah,
totally.
oh yeah, and he
That
rates
fucking
them.
freak.
And
Oh, yeah,
like
that's
it's
right.
like in his videos, like he shows
Oh, wait.
pictures of them in
There's
his
this
video.
guy. There's this guy. I keep forgetting his name, but there's this dude. There's this YouTuber guy who he was like I don't know. He basically
Winemaker.
did some kind of fucking commentary thing for Onision's one of Onision's videos, and he said something about like what was it? It was something like about a depression or whatever, and it's like, and he was saying something like, Onision, if you legit had a kid and they went up to you and said, Dad, I'm depressed or whatever, like, what's your response to that? Because if your response to a fan, like saying something about killing themselves, and you telling that fan like fuck you or whatever, and saying all this horrible shit, it's like, would you ever say that to your kid if they ever said that? You know, and then later on he made other videos, but then of course he finally stopped because he's like, yeah, Onision fucking lost it. He's just like a crazy guy now because he clearly has problems. He's probably a pedophile, and not only that, but like apparently there was something happened where like Onision was like trying to get him to do a live debate about his shit, and the guy was being very professional about it. He was just like, well, okay, well, I mean, we're gonna have to work something out because I'm kind of busy. I'm doing this thing right now, you know, whatever, right? But Onision straight up was just like, nah, come on, let's do it right now. Like, he sent him an email like as if it was a text. He didn't even give him like a formal email. The guy legit screenshot the whole fucking thing because he knew Onision would fucking pull in some like weird edited in bullshit. And some of the drama that he put on his channel was actually about that guy. And the guy goes, I wasn't even stalking him. I don't even
This
know what
man's
he's
been
talking
stalking
about.
me for days. Who are
And
you?
it's like, yeah, and it's like, dude, I told your fucking family about your creepy ass relationship, but okay. That was like the one thing where he was saying, like, you know, maybe it was a little bit of my bad, but it is something that needs attention. And
Oh
then-
yeah, I mean,
There was not only him, there was also another guy. I'm not sure what his name is actually, or his YouTube name. But he like dressed up like this really big Ryuga costume. Same Ryuga, like because he looked like a death god. Whenever he like tried putting the costumes on, right? Do you remember what I'm talking
Right. I guess.
Yeah,
so,
that guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what?
the same thing.
You know what? Him
He
and
was-
the amazing. Not only that, but basically what happened was fucking the. And guess what happened? Like an hour later, after Onision like saw that the guy wasn't gonna do a live debate on YouTube with him because he was like, "No, Greg, I'm not gonna fucking do that because that doesn't really feel appropriate or something like that." He goes, "No, because you're not really like listening to me or something." He wasn't even and like the guy straight up, Onision takes a sock and he fucking puts
Oh, you're
googly
talking
eyes.
about Repzion.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, and then he pretended
sells
it was him.
pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he just made the sock puppet like scream or something, and he was giggling. And then the guy goes, you know, and Onision fucking lost it. Like,
You're like 35 and you play
Yeah.
with a sock puppet pretending it's me. I don't know what you want me to do, man.
yeah, he was literally like that. Like word for word, he was like, dude, you're literally like a fucking adult, and you're over here
You're
playing
literally a
sock
fucking
yourself,
adult.
debating.
This
Dude.
dude is literally a grown man.
It's like it's not even like funny. It's like,
Oh no, I know.
It's
bad.
really
It's like
sad.
that bad. It is incredibly sad. Like Onision just can't take the fact that no one cares about him, except for his weird relationship, I guess, and his family. But
He's married to two
Yeah,
people at the
family.
same time, and I'm pretty sure he abuses them because he won't let them see their family. He said
Really?
He said, so
Oh, yeah.
he divorced one because she flew out to see her family. And it's like her family.
I
smokes
think that
weed.
was actually breaking up. I don't think that was a divorce. Yeah,
Well,
the
he
one
was
where
married
she
to one
smoked
girl,
some
and I
weed.
guess he had a girl. Like he's married and has a second girlfriend or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Also, now that I think about it, fucking
Gotcha.
another good question I actually have on my mind every now and then whenever the Onision topic comes up is how the fuck did he get his exes to be in his videos now? Because he did a thing where he got them on there for a while.
They're probably
So,
just
wait,
they
really?
probably just want attention, and Odysseus is the only popular person that'll ever work with them.
Probably. And
Probably.
he's only, like a little like
Maybe.
not that big popular. Yeah, it's weird. Like I'll laugh at some of his videos, but then then I see his other shit, like most of it, and I'm like, whoa, this guy, he clearly has issues. I don't know what's up
Yeah.
with him, but
He's
Oh,
like
man.
Spooty
An
as
issue
Spooty
or
did-
two.
Like finding
goes
a
totally
creepy kids
insane.
video on YouTube. You think it's for kids, but no, it's just a cash
Oh.
grab.
Oh,
Breakfast.
earlier when we were doing the podcast thing, I completely forgot about this. It's probably still on my clipboard. It probably.
Right.
Oh no, I
That's a
can't.
real thing.
Oh,
We're actually doing the podcast.
Well, we were
Yeah.
trying to, but it did. Like it recorded everything, but it won't let me export it, so we'll just have to do it again.
Okay.
okay.
mean, I am
Okay, now
recording
I have to go
this
back to my
still.
YouTube history. Find this. Okay, no, I found this video like yesterday. When I was getting ready to go to bed after the voice chat, I went to watch a video or two on YouTube before I went to bed, and I was watching Ashen's, and then this weird like video just comes up in my suggested, and it's like completely in Arabic,
Recommended.
and I just can't figure out what the hell it's supposed to even be. Let me find it. Here it is. Here it is.
Oh yeah, I have those kinds of videos before. Like it's like these weird kids videos,
Well,
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
not
that's-
really. It's odd.
I thought you were talking about something like Can you
YouTube is
cast
trying to get you
Obsidian
to join
like a sword?
ISIS slowly.
yeah.
like they're trying to hypnotize you.
Like this right
like,
here.
first
This is
it
the
starts
video.
out, ISIS isn't that
Oh,
bad.
oh, this is Block 13.
Oh,
Oh, this is the South Park ripoff.
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it is. Crap, now I gotta click on the link.
Oh wait, hold on 1 second. I actually gotta use the restroom.
I didn't know this was actually a thing. I
Yeah,
thought-
this is like an Arabic show.
Really?
It's an Arabic
Yeah.
Session actually has more
It's a
quality
South
than
Park
the actual South
ripoff.
Park show.
It's odd. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like there's one of the characters that like just speaks English.
Really?
He's supposed to be like the American.
What the fuck? Why does
actually-
it
is it
sound like
actual-
a 5-year-old is doing
Yeah.
Tell me, is it actual English or is it broken English? Tell me.
It's like okay English.
It's English, isn't it?
But it's not like bad where it's like it's laughably bad, but it's like it's alright. I mean,
So it's like a Russian trying to do English.
I guess.
Bro,
Yeah.
this is like a fever dream.
Yeah, I know. And I like found this at like 2 a.m. and I was just trying to watch some stuff to fall asleep to, you know.
This has a million views too.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
fall
know.
asleep to this?
Wondering where I was in Washington, Canada. Yeah, I know, right? Washington, Canada. That's what the people said. It was.
It's like the little girl, their version of Cartman.
I don't
Oh
know.
no, they have like their own like versions of like the main cast. Like they even have like their own like Kenny.
But they have this like fat girl like marching with a communist.
I think he's like a side character, but
Also, what's with the eyes in the telescope? That's weird.
I don't. It's what?
Why is there a floating eyeball?
I don't know. Okay, I have no clue
Now
about
there's
like the
Egyptians
eyeball.
doing the Egyptian walk. now they're in Africa.
That
Why
kid
do all the
that
Africans
zooming in
have
on the
giant
face of, though, I'm getting some like dogs.
Watching this, 'cause I'm over here like
Again? Okay.
no, I'm eating it.
You sure do love spaghetti.
I literally made a bunch of spaghetti, and I just realized that that the only two people with me were gone, so I have this big pot of spaghetti I'm gonna eat for days.
I just eat it out of a pot like a real man.
No, that'd be the saddest thing. Me alone, eating a pot of spaghetti.
Eat all your
Like they come home, it's just
They come home to be covered in fucking tomatoes.
yeah.
In my underwear, just like,
Like the image of a broken man.
broken.
Why is there like a legally looking at you?
I don't know.
Scariest image. Like, oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to talk about something. So while I was peeing a minute ago, I remembered something I saw on Encyclopedia
Dramatica.
Yeah, sorry, I can't fucking speak sometimes. So,
I love that website.
oh my God,
I
it's so
love Hot Guy, easy peasy.
it's so mean half the time. It's like,
Oh yeah.
straight up, it's like way too savage, and it's like, it's shit like,
Oh, they're just complete not around.
Yeah.
So I saw the fucking animated James one, because I was like, wait, animated James is on here? I gotta see this. So I read through basically most of it, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? And they said all these things like, yeah, he's straight up like a pedophile because animated James was he had like a crush on some girl that was in high school, but the dude was already like in his like mid to like, I don't know, like mid 20s or something, right? He was like 20 something, and the guy was like hitting on some girl in high school, and then right as she turned 18, like that's when he actually was like, you know, getting with her, and I was just like, okay, first of all, how did these people get that information? But
Yeah.
also,
Oh
he's
yeah.
like, he's a pedophile, but I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Thing.
That almost is, but it's like I don't even know
Yeah.
if animated James was like 23 or 20 or I don't know.
26, 25.
I mean,
you
if she
know,
was like 17 and he was like 20, and then he actually got with her when she was 18, I don't see the problem.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't see a problem.
Yeah, that's not entirely.
if it was
Like,
really Bobby
if you're
Brown.
fucking 14 and he was like 20, then I might say something.
Oh
But-
yeah.
But like the fact that she was 17, he's 20. That's like not too far. That's like a few years. Just give it like one more
Yeah, it's
year.
like me.
Like, but anyways, like,
Actually, don't feel really that.
okay
Please
then.
don't.
Okay, but
Continue.
he also but honestly, the only thing I ever thought was actually weird was I was gonna say it. Clearly, the guy must have some kind of social anxiety or something, or I don't know. They say he's
Or
heavily
autism.
autistic, but I'm like, I don't know about autistic, but the guy does seem to not be doing well in certain situations when it comes to.
ED, the autistic is kind of a blanket term for them, though. You gotta remember.
I don't really know.
Okay,
what-
autistic spectrum.
I don't
wouldn't
even
say
know.
Okay, okay.
I wouldn't
Everyone's a
say
little bit
autistic.
autistic. Okay.
No, I've read them,
Guys,
kind
Nice
of, they
person.
mean a complete different thing than,
I
you
mean,
know?
I'm autistic, but I don't fucking, I don't lose my shit over certain things all the time at all.
Well, no. What autism is and what ED refers to it are like almost two different things.
Oh, wait a minute. He has ADD then?
No, like when they call people autistic, they're just calling them dumb.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. But I'm just saying, like,
Like gay.
they mention
not
it in
before.
like, certain situations, though, that he's been in. And one of them was like, well, part of it was like because he was a brony or whatever. and that he was into Sonic, and that his animations were all garbage. And I'm like, honestly, James makes pretty decent animations. Like, I'm pretty jealous that
One of the quickest ways to get on Edie's bad side is being a brony, a Sonic fan, all that.
If you
Just
like
being
Sonic,
anything.
you
Christian is all
automatically fail. You're autistic.
basically. And it's funny because I'm not really like a gigantic fan of Sonic or anything. I'm not really a fan of My Little Pony, and I'm autistic. Does that mean I'm not autistic in their standards?
I can't
This
stand
one
My Little
time
Pony, to be
where
honest.
my
Because when I was a
freaking
little kid, I saw the original show, and that show was straight garbage.
Oh yeah. The original stuff was legit bad. But like, if I'm babysitting my fucking niece or something, and she's watching My Little Pony, I'm just like, whatever. But like the old like 80s, oh my god, that was garbage. My little sister actually watched that show, and I was like, why?
the
All they
original
do
show.
is all they ever do is talk about rainbows and tea parties. It's legit the stereotype of girl shows.
Yeah, like how come Thundercats is for boys? Even though
Apparently,
the show
girls like
such
Thundercats.
girls getting around with swords. Call it a kid show for boys. But
Yeah.
if it's a bunch of ponies and unicorns and butterflies and whatever, and it's all pink, then clearly it's for girls.
I feel so
Yeah, if
bad
you're
for
rebooting an old
the people
franchise
that
like
make
Thundercats.
My Little Pony, because they get like a bunch of grown-ass men coming to their shows. It's just like, this show is for a wide variety of people. It's like, nigga,
Damn.
no, it's for little girls.
Yeah, clearly it is. Yeah, I really don't. I do not want to hear that argument because it's like literally My Little Pony is not for an adult audience.
Oh yeah,
It will-
I got an argument on Twitter that pissed me off. So this dumb
Yeah, I mean,
bitch. Oh, I gotta put my
memes
phone
change
down
people.
for this. So this dumb bitch, she's like talking shit about this dude that has a Raven AVI of like Raven getting like fucked or something. It was like some picture from like some dojin or whatever, some fan fiction porn or whatever. And she's
Right.
like, well, at least I don't
Like an
have a
animation or
profile
something?
pic of a fucking a literal child from a children's show. And I was like, and then so I was like, Teen Titans existed a long time before it was a children's show. Also, Raven's like 20. And they go, it's like, it's called Teen Titans. They're literally children. It's a show for children. It's like, no, Teen Titans, like the comic books, like where they're originally from. Like they fucking like there's like rape and drugs and all like horrible maiming and torturing and stuff that isn't for children. It's like, but it has teen in the name. That's like, bitch, are you fucking retarded? It's like just because it has teen, like one,
Oh,
half
it's
these,
like-
like
it's like
Cyborg
fucking
is like
Gundam.
30 for one.
Yes.
Like let's get that out of the way.
Like,
Cyborg
I'm big on
started out
Gundam,
as like
but I will
20
tell you
something.
one thing. Even though the characters are like in their teens and stuff a lot of the time, this is not the kind of stuff you're showing to a kid, usually.
Yeah, I'm just
And
like,
even
for
then,
one,
like,
Cyborg's dead
Especially,
as like 30.
especially the
I'm
newest
thinking
one,
like a
Iron Blooded
14-year-old,
Orphans.
I'm thinking 15 years old. I'm not thinking of fucking
15, 16.
Well,
Like,
Iron
I mean,
Blooded
Raven
Orphans,
is
you have
like
like, you have
20
them
something.
between like 12 and 18, and
Well,
it's straight up, like you have straight up just them,
Getting beat. You
well,
got children.
pretty much.
legit. Like, well, like
No,
well,
they
like,
legitimately, those
dude,
scenes where
they
where
want
they
to.
just straight up shoot, like, they just, I mean, sometimes they'll cut away, but they will just straight up
Kids-
shoot somebody, just
these
point
kids-
blank, they're unarmed.
These kids getting brutally murdered. Kids getting beat for not doing their work.
But then,
Yep,
like,
yep.
it has
Oh.
teen in the title, that means the children
Uh-huh.
is for kids. It's like, nigga, no, that's retarded. That's
Man,
like
the way
saying,
you describe
it's
it, I
like
kind
saying
of
Cyborg
wonder
is
if you
for
see.
children.
No. I
You
would
mean
say
like
the
how
actual
come Thundercats War is for like
Why?
gender neutral?
Please put the mic away from your lips. Like,
Yes,
please,
please.
dude.
Should I whisper?
No,
Hey, Marco,
nigga, just
you-
move your
you
mic
speak
away
like-
from
Use the mic,
You,
like,
you speak
to a
like you've
distance.
seen it. Have you seen it though?
Well,
I've seen a few episodes like Teen
Iron-Blooded
Titans and
Orphans?
Teen Titans Go.
Yeah,
I
Iron
think
Blooded
Teen
Orphans.
Titans Go is
I've
still
only
shit, though.
seen parts of it. So
Oh,
when I
okay,
wanted to
okay.
watch it, fuck, I forgot what happened. It's just like it got like taken off Netflix or something. I mean, not Netflix, Crunchyroll. I tried to watch it, and it wasn't letting me.
It's all on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
What?
On the official Gundam channel.
Oh yeah, Iron Blood Orphans.
Yeah.
No, here's the funny thing. I can find that shit on fucking Hulu. I can
I
find
don't
that shit on
Oh
Burr.
no, legit. Gundam Info, the official YouTube channel for Gundam.
Crunchyroll be fucking up. They don't
And
like
they
get
currently have both seasons of Blooded Orphans, both subbed and dubbed.
Oh, I was gonna say, okay, so guys, okay, so here's what I would say about like the old 2000s one was like 2000s Teen Titans and whatever, like that show. I would say like, that's pretty much for like your typical like older child or fucking teen.
Adolescent.
You know, Teen Titans Go is for kids.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
look at
Yeah.
that.
Like Thundercats War.
They cut back to fucking like they'll probably say one or two clever jokes in the whole thing, and the rest of it is like waffles or a meme.
You know what I hate? People like Mr. Enter that bitch about because I don't like Teen Titans Go. Like I know I'm not the demographic and shit, but that nigga really don't like it, and it's like way too deep. He needs to shut the fuck
no,
up.
I agree. No, I totally agree. It's like Mr. Enter is like the type of autistic dude that makes people like me look fucking.
Oh no! There's other motherfuckers like fucking Jaybird Reviews or whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, Alpha
that,
J.
that motherfucker. He's like a black like whatever the fuck he reviews cartoons and shit. It's like no. He's like I roast these bad cartoons. No, you don't. No, you don't.
He's like
Shut
a
the
black
fuck up.
Mr. Enter. That's basically it.
Yeah, no, he's pretty
Jay,
much.
What's his name?
Alpha J.
Jaybird Reviews or something like that.
Alpha
I
J.
remember watching like a video of his,
Alpha
and
J.
like he got so fucking mad at like Peggy Hill from like King of the Hill. I'm like, dude, calm
Oh,
down.
yeah. I think I remember that.
He was
Wait,
like
hold on.
saying
Hold on.
how like he
Is
wants
it
her to die. It's like,
Guys, is it
jeez.
the Alpha
Oh.
J show? Is it
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Alpha
Alpha
J
J
Yeah.
show, man.
show? Okay, because
What-
okay.
So there was an
Also,
episode
I agree
about a
with you.
kid that had cancer, and it was their Make-A-Wish to be on Teen Titans Go. And this nigga reviewed that episode, and they're just like, I can't believe they're being so nice to this guy. They're only being nice because he likes their show. I was like, nigga, it's a Make-A-Wish episode.
Wait,
You
you
want
talking
him to
about
come
the
on
T
and them
episode?
to shit on him? You want them to be mean to him? They're supposed to be his heroes.
By the way, we were going like Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go. I mean, rolling back to my favorite subject, if as made obvious, probably my models here. Just an example here. Comparing the two things there, just same from the same like franchise, but different demographics here.
It would have
Yeah.
been
No, I
okay
know
if
you
they did
mean.
stop the old show, or if they kept Young Justice. If they at least kept like one serious DC cartoon show, people would be less upset. But right now,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like Teen
like-
Titans Go and fuck.
You know
I
what's the
think
most-
it's one or the other actually, so I'd rather go with Teen Titans instead of Teen Titans Go.
Well,
Because
no,
the thing is, that's
here's what
literally what it is. It's one-sided.
No,
Mega.
here's the thing
There's
though.
no-
It's like if they had like no, I agree with Rents. If it was like they had like I don't know, if they had a kid version of the fucking DC superheroes or whatever, but I can have my serious DC superhero show.
Yeah.
Then I'll probably not complain because it's not the only thing on there, but
Yeah.
the only thing
The
there.
problem though.
I'll probably say something. I'll be like, literally, this is the only Teen Titans thing I have, and I'm not happy with it. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna constantly shit about it all the time because, for one, it's not my kind of show, so I will never watch it anyways. I have better things to do than hate constantly.
Oh
So-
no!
but it also
You
gets
know,
the
I know.
views, which is
I
the
sit
worst part.
down, watch Iron Blooded Orphan. It's by myself. I sit down and watch Build Fighters with my little brother.
Oh man.
Wait, Build Fighters was the old like 3D CGI one, right?
No, Build Fighters. It's pretty much about like where they have like the scale models that I love so much, but and pretty much like they have like some kind of thing where it's like some type of like Skylanders type thing where they like build the models.
And then they fight.
Then they like put them in this virtual like tournament where they fight them.
What the
No,
fuck?
here's something I remember from Build Fighters. One of the Gundams had a big ass head.
Oh, bear guy. Bear guy.
No, I remember like a girl had a Gundam that was just nothing but head and a tiny body.
Bear guy.
Like what the?
Oh.
I'm almost certain you're talking about bear guy.
Yeah.
Oh no, you know what? I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, guys. We all forgot. Fucking the new show that's gonna come.
What show?
The new Teen Titans.
Oh
yeah.
my god! I forgot about that.
That's the serious one that's gonna come.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah,
new-
The one who
God.
Oh hell no. No.
That fucking
Are you
Yeah,
talking
they
about
make
the
black
the
suits?
I know what you're talking
Titans where he goes
Yeah,
fuck
Batman.
Batman in a really edgy
Fuck
voice?
Batman.
yes.
Fuck
Like,
Batman.
oh my god, that fucking thing. It's first of all, it's gonna already suck.
So what pisses
It's
me
gonna
off is the
suck
costume
more.
department. They literally failed them.
Yes, that was
Starfire's
actually one of my
costume looks
complaints.
straight ass. She looks like a fucking hooker
It's
on the
gonna
side
suck
of the
more.
road.
Because she
I was gonna
fucking
say
looks like a fucking like a lady of the night. It's like so inappropriate.
She's wearing a giant ass fur coat with a purple dress and high heel boots. Nigga, what the
Also-
fuck is this bullshit?
I also like
I
how
was-
people were.
okay.
Some people were like, "It's
So-
because she's black," and it's like, no,
It's
you can
because-
easily turn someone into a fucking orange person because Starfire is fucking orange. Second, you know,
Second,
All you have to
no,
do is
I
paint her
couldn't
orange.
know.
There's
Make her
other
hair
black
new.
people that have been painted
Just
as aliens
girl.
before. It's not new.
it isn't new at all. Look at the one dude from Star Trek, Captain. What was his name? Captain Dwarf.
Picard. Or not
No,
no,
Picard,
no,
the fucking
Worf.
The guy with the messed up fucking spiky head.
Yeah, I think it was like Worf or something.
Yeah,
What was the
Like
Or maybe
that
not.
guy.
Maybe not.
We're
That
all
guy's
too young
really
for
black,
these
dude.
characters that we're talking about. We don't know.
Well, I mean, and then just a couple of the actors from Guardians of the Galaxy.
The green
yeah,
girl.
the chick
Well, the
who-
green
yeah,
girl
yeah,
and
yeah.
the blue guy.
Yeah, his name is Dwarf.
Drax.
I forgot
Oh yeah,
what
then
his
Taserface, dude. Remember Taserface?
Toys are fast.
Taserface. Like,
I am
Oh,
Taserface.
Oh, he's a
Are you
Klingon.
serious?
That's what he's.
Then when you go to the
that's what
shower,
he
you
is.
just look at the
Klingon.
bathroom mirror, like, oh, toys are fast.
You ever think Taserface just walks up in the like he wakes up in the morning and he looks in the mirror and all he ever sees is Taserface. He doesn't know his true self.
Yeah.
he
He lost
doesn't know
himself
him
in
for
the
himself.
fucking. He lost himself.
Every single sunrise. Or double sunrise. Whichever planet he's on.
Double sun. That means there's no night. That means you're basically napping, not sleeping during the day. I
Wouldn't
guess.
they have like that alien thing where it's just like they go into hypersleep if they're trying to go to a different solar system? Bounty hunters, I mean.
Yeah,
Or
Worf.
is
There
that
you go.
different
Like
to
that
our
guy.
franchise I'm
Clearly
seeing too?
he's some black dude.
Mm.
The new Teen Titans have no honor.
And the new Teen Titans have no honor. Oh, you know what?
The new Teen
Oh.
Titans are.
a question of honor.
Okay, you know what? I'll say this. So far, I don't have a whole lot of hope for my favorite things like Teen Titans, but I know that season 6 is probably gonna happen now because the fucking movie did decently. And you know what? I actually do think that the movie was going to be fun because I didn't see it because I don't have any money, but
But if
you
I
know.
had money,
Yeah, I actually would go and see it because Slade legit made me laugh because he was acting like how we would act. He was like, "So what are you
Really?
guys gonna do? Fucking annoy me with your waffle jokes?" And I was like, "Oh my god, oh my fucking god, best villain."
That does sound pretty good. That does sound pretty good.
And he seemed like a legit threat, and the other heroes weren't gonna do anything for some odd reason except the Titans. So I will admit that the one thing I don't enjoy seeing is that in the Teen Titans Go, they're treated more as a joke and they aren't real heroes or something. And I'm
Well, I
like,
mean, it's a
but-
comedy show. If they were taking
They kind of
serious,
are.
like all the stupid shit they do, if they were taken seriously, it would be way worse because then it's like
No,
they're actually
no, I
heroes.
agree. It's just no. I'm just saying in general though how the show kind of treats them. They kind of treat them like that they are just a bunch of like sidekicks that ended up making their own team. I'm like, but please, come on, like that isn't really what they are. Like,
They're cool.
Robin almost is, but not really at the same time. It was like
No,
he was just like, yeah, Batman, I think I'm ready to be on my own. He goes, okay, if you say so.
He left and said, "Fuck Batman."
Only 3 of them.
That's what he said after he left. He said, "Fuck Batman," but it was only no Robin.
Only 3 of them are not sidekicks. That's Cyborg, Starfire, and Raven.
Oh, that's right.
Isn't the new show not
Like,
getting
I
much
refuse to acknowledge
Cyborg,
Beast
though?
Boy's super team because Beast Boy's super team is nothing without him. No one knows who the fuck those niggas are.
Exactly. Oh, that's right. They're also like, what are they? They're like literally a Fantastic Four fucking.
They're
trio.
family. Like Beast Boy is literally their child or some shit.
Yeah, but that's literally what the Fantastic Four is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Super Family isn't like.
Except with a fifth character like the Three Musketeers.
As a child, I fucking was like, hey, that literally looks like the Thing, and the Human Torch and Mr. That looks literally like fucking the Fantastic Four, just with like a robot guy and slight differences here and there. It was so
Starfire's the Flame guy.
Okay, it's the Doom Patrol. That's what they're called.
Yeah, no, the Doom Patrol.
What does their fucking cheesy name? Doom Patrol.
One of y'all mentioned something about one of the mecha with a giant that's like all a head. Is that the one you were talking about?
It's the team that.
No, he's talking about the one that's literally a head.
Oh,
Literally a head.
wait a minute. Hold up.
Yeah,
Actually, let me look up Doom Patrol real quick. Ugh, that's a ridiculous name. Excuse me.
I thought they were a fucking super villain team. I was like, what the fuck?
I know, right? You think that by how they look.
Wait,
It
one
looks-
of these niggas in a wheelchair?
Yeah, that's the fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
They had
Hold up a second.
They had their own
Who's this
Professor
fucking
X.
dude? I don't remember him. I sort of remember him. The fucking mummy guy. Is he invisible? What's
Yeah,
his
he turns invisible.
What?
But
You don't- You guys, you don't remember the Doom Patrol's powers?
Nigga,
okay,
the Doom
I know
Patrol-
that one of these fuckos is like a robot. That's what. And then I remember. I guess I sort of remember the fucking invisible guy.
So, Doom Patrol had like an episode on the Batman animated series that talked about them. Basically, the way they all get their powers is by an accident. So as an accident, just like the Fantastic Four.
Exactly. So they really are Fantastic Four, but not.
I mean, at least if they were like Slate, where he's Deathstroke, and
Dude, one of them's
Deadpool
in a
was made
wheelchair.
afterwards, but they were just really bad. Even if they came first, they were done so much worse. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, that is also true. Like, I don't even remember these fucking people, but. Oh my god, what was it? The Superhero Squad? What are they called? They're called the Super Friends. Remember the Super Friends series where it was like a joke?
Yeah.
It was somewhat of a joke cartoon.
And it
that they
ruined
made.
Aquaman for everyone that liked Aquaman.
No,
Yeah,
that's
you
all-
His
Really
only
bad.
powers to talk to animals underwater.
Squatty-looking, squishy, fucking action figures for kids. Like,
No. Super Friends ruined Aquaman. Period. Because
oh no! I'm not talking about that Super Friends. I'm talking about the one where they're all fucking like squishy as hell, and they all have like cartoon features. Like,
I don't know
literally,
what the hell you talking about.
No.
Oh,
It
have
is
you
bullshit.
guys ever
and, like,
seen the fact that there's like a whole line of Gundam models that are just 7-Eleven paint scheme?
did you notice that there are a lot of Gundams that are just the same
this
paint
fucking
scheme
thing.
over and over again?
I mean,
Oh,
they're
yeah, no,
supposed to
they
be
are.
for military, so I mean, it makes
Yeah,
sense.
there's only one good Gundam anime.
Rent, see
What?
this shit? This is what I'm talking about. This fucking superhero
Yes.
squad.
It just looks bad.
Oh wait, superhero. Oh god.
Yeah.
God.
This was
Oh.
like this is called DC Super Friends or something, and Which is-
DC Super Friends?
Yeah,
let's
DC.
see,
Oh.
Cliff Steele. Alright, so
Oh,
the
they
Doom
look like
Patrol's
Minecraft
members,
characters.
Cliff Steele, international sportsman and Daredevil, so he's basically the Human Torch. And he gets his body charred to cinder, and his fucking car crashes. So the wheelchair dude takes his brain and he puts him in a robot body. So he's like Johnny Storm, but if he became the Thing. So
Wait
Rita
a
Fair,
minute,
she
hold
used
on.
to be a Hollywood starlet. She wanted to star in a movie. She got exposed to strange vapors. I got the vapors, and
Oh my God,
granted the
elastic
ability to alter her size at will.
Oh,
Her
Elastic
career's
Girl,
in
oh my God.
ruins. Wait, what do you
it's
mean
like
her
the one
career is in
monster.
ruins?
Yeah,
All
that
she,
monster's from
all
It's a
she,
Aliens.
negative man.
she just changes size. Like, how is her career? She used to be an Olympic level swimmer and a Hollywood starlet, and then she got strange vapors that make her able to alter her size at will. Now she's Elastigirl. What?
Hold on
How
a
is her
second.
career destroyed?
Elastic Girl needs to get a different name from The Incredibles because this bitch already took it. Second,
Elastic Girl.
yeah, I was
Just
gonna say
total
second.
spot.
Yeah, I agree with Renz. Her career isn't over. She can just go to normal size.
Like she ain't she just rubber though? Or does she like just get bigger? Like does she
She
turn
just
into
gets
like
bigger.
She's
She
human
just
sized
gets
common
bigger.
then.
That's
That
all.
is-
then how is her career ruined? Does she like sneeze and accidentally grow in size? Alright, Larry Trader,
Did you
US
like
Air
launch from
Force
Dragon
pilot.
Ball? Did you like launch from Dragon Ball? You sneeze and you transform? Is it like that or?
He exists as a living mummy, forced to wear special bandages to contain the radiation that has disfigured his body. As a side effect of the incident, Trader is a being of pure energy. By leaving his body as a black, electrical-like silhouette form, a form he calls Negative Man.
Yeah, he's literally called Negative Man on here.
Man,
That-
the Doom Patrol
so-
sounds like shit.
Yo, how come
Dude.
we ain't calling him Nigga Man?
Nigga.
I mean,
like
that's
the-
almost as bad as the Midwestern Avengers. Like, that's like the
So, okay,
most
okay.
Well,
disrespectful
wait,
ass
what
team.
about fucking, what was that Canadian team that, what were they called, New Wonder or something? No, The Endeavors or something?
I have
It
no
was
idea.
The Endeavor.
It's literally, there's like a comic book, right, that, Wolverine was a part of, right? And, they were all these Canadian dudes, and not even kidding, one of them was a fucking Bigfoot. And they were all dudes from Canada. And they were called Alpha Flight. That was their name, Alpha Flight. And their team consisted of like Wolverine, a fucking Bigfoot. I'm not even kidding.
Wait,
They just-
hold on. So I was looking up Midwest Avengers, and there's a rap group called Midwest Avengers, and I don't know if they realize how much of an L their name is.
Oh damn. Now I remember. No, I'm sorry. No, Wolverine didn't even join them for like most of their adventures. I think he only joined them like once just because of the fact that they all were in the same area. Here, let me put in a picture. Here's what Alpha Flight looks like right now. And I think this is the most recent I could find.
Oh, I think they're called the Great Lakes Avengers.
Ah, Great Lakes.
Great Lakes. Oh my god, so
The
specific.
Great Lakes.
Well, the Great Lakes
Oh,
Midwest.
Great Lakes is a
Kind
lake.
of around the same
That's
area.
Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
No,
the
guys,
Great
that's-
Lakes is a specific
that's
area.
From
Yeah, well, I
Alpha-
mean, it's like Wisconsin,
Minnesota and
Michigan,
Michigan.
yeah, and Ohio.
Ohio too.
Oh, just so you know, there's this midget dude, hold on, from the older Alpha Flight that my dad fucking was like, he's the best character.
Oh yeah, Squirrel Girl is
Oh,
also
Squirrel
the
Girl.
strongest
Yes.
member.
Yep.
Squirrel Girl
There's
is
this
broken.
fucking dude named the Puck. See this tiny fucking midget guy, the Puck?
Is he like
Wait a minute, is that
indestructible or
Doorman?
something?
I'm not even kidding you. He rolls himself up into a ball and he fucking like his body is hella dense because he's like a midget.
Wait, hold on. Fucking Great Lakes Avengers. First member, Big Bertha. Supermodel with the mutant ability to transform into an obese woman.
That's not what Big Bertha is. That's not. She doesn't turn obese. What are you talking about?
No, that's literally what it says. That's
Hold on, let me
literally.
put it on. Big Bertha.
Like, I just posted it.
Oh wait, my bad. Hold on.
Big Bertha. Supermodel
Oh,
with the mutant
oh,
ability
wait.
to turn
Sorry.
into an obese woman.
No, I remember. Yeah, sorry. I was thinking
The
of-
Wisconsin's
What
most
is
famous
superpower?
supermodel, Ashley Crawford, possesses the mutant ability to transfer trim and civet to remarkably obese and back through the power of regurgitation.
I forgot about Big Bertha. I was thinking of a different big lady.
Wait, what do you mean by regurgitation?
Is she like bulimic?
Does she
fucking throw up?
Because, alright, I'll post what she normally looks like. Hold on, fuck. It's not
Okay.
like-
I'm sorry, I was thinking of Big Barbara or some shit.
She has the power of bulimia.
Also,
Oh wow.
Yeah, there you go.
the first one.
Don't that, you judgmental.
Look how, that's how she normally looks.
Nigga,
Okay,
who is
so the first
this?
image.
And then she
of
turns
Big
Who is
Bertha
this?
That's Big
Turns
Bertha.
into-
Also, she goes on a date with Deadpool, and so she throws up at the sight of him.
Damn.
Wow.
That's really mean. Your power is to turn obese.
Okay, I don't know why he fucking did that. Why whoever the artist did, but I don't like that they made Deadpool have a little weird fucking eye.
Yeah. The
'Cause I feel like that's mostly correct, but he doesn't have a fucking hunchback, face. It's just burnt. He just has
Yeah.
a burnt
Oh yeah, it's all
cancerous
no.
face.
Yeah, it's just the cancer.
It's cancer and fucking burn scars. It's
Yeah.
He is cancer.
Bertha
Yeah.
teamed up with Blind Al,
Outside and
Taskmaster,
inside.
Macho Gomez, Weasel, and Sluggo to take revenge on Deadpool for being a lousy friend.
Wait, what?
So after
know what?
their date, so basically, Deadpool was only attracted to her when she was fat.
what?
So he was only attracted to her when she was in her big form, and then she lectures him about people only being attracted to her slim form, and then he takes off his mask to show her what he really looks like, and then she throws up, and then apparently he's a bad friend.
I think they're both
feel like
bad.
Wow.
At that point.
She's the bad friend, or she's the bad date.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I'll say this: first of all,
Wait,
It's
she
that-
literally actually throws up the fat. I found.
oh my god,
It's literally like called the superpower of bulimia.
Bertha has the power to alter her mass by increasing or decreasing the fat content of her body at will. She can increase her mass to the point of being large as the blob. In her Big Bertha form, she has super strength, stamina, and invulnerability. She can purge the excess of her body fat through regurgitation of the collected body mass in order to retain her original figure. Where the mass comes from has not been addressed yet. She's also a skilled aircraft pilot.
I'm gonna
know-
look this up. Hold on.
the good thing
Yeah,
I have a
man.
pretty strong stomach because I'm eating spaghetti right.
Here's what I'm wondering. How does she die? How does she die in Deadpool Kills?
Who? Big Bertha?
Yeah, how does she die? Because remember, Deadpool kills everyone. No mercy.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they just forgot she exists. Also, her power is to be fat and be really durable, so I don't think she's that hard to kill. Every
Yeah.
time, like, someone has invulnerability, it's not really invulnerability.
Yeah, it's not actual invulnerability. For instance, the Hulk. You think he's invulnerable? Just wait till he calms down.
Right. I was also gonna say, wait till you put him in a rocket and ship him somewhere else.
My favorite is Doorman.
Oh my god,
Yes.
what?
I thought that
Doorman?
was Doorman.
Oh wait, I remember him.
Doorman is
Yeah.
5'10", 180 pounds, citizen of the USA, 3 years of graduate work and 4 years of undergraduate degree. They don't even tell us what it is. Occupation, adventurer, former construction worker, freedom fighter, soldier, space militia pilot. Doorman
What?
had very limited teleportation abilities. By pressing himself against a solid surface, people and things could pass through him to the other side of the surface. For instance, if there were a door you couldn't get through, Doorman could press himself against it, and then you could walk through him and pass the door.
Wow.
After becoming a new herald of the Oblivion, Doorman's powers have been greatly enhanced, but this has gone largely unexplored. I wonder why, because it's fucking Doorman.
Yeah, I'll push myself against this
There's a
door.
One
You
Piece
walk
character
through
that
me.
literally has these powers, but way better.
I mean,
Yo.
it's
I
nice.
can't walk
he's-
through things, but you can walk through me.
I mean, he's basically like Nightcrawler can't teleport to inside of places he can't see into. He's basically that. He's just that one thing. He can go into places he can't see inside of.
It almost reminds me of what's that?
Wait,
I think the movie's called like Mystery Man. The one guy who was invisible when no one's looking.
oh,
He's
yeah.
only invisible when no one's looking.
Have any of you all seen that movie before?
Yeah, Mr. Man. Oh, you know what else? You know what really kind of made me tick me off?
Yeah, well, one of the characters though, legitimately, his superpower was he's invisible when no one's looking, and he mentions like it can't even be on a camera.
Wait, what? He can't even be on camera, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, literally
No, no,
nothing
he turns
can see
invisible
him.
when
What
everyone
what's
turns
it called? My magic railgun. The railgun shit.
Oh,
You
yeah.
remember
You
the
know
girl
what?
with like the really big bushy eyebrows, who
Oh,
like
God.
got powers so she could
listen,
shape
listen.
people's
I didn't
faces?
watch that trash though.
No,
I didn't
so
watch that trash.
so there was a bitch that could only turn invisible on camera, and her power is more useful than that shit.
Yeah. Oh, but no, straight up though. You know what really pissed me off about that movie? Like, I do enjoy it, but what infuriated me was Mr. Furious or something? Ben Stiller's character. His whole character, right, was the fact that anger made him strong. It's kind of like the Hulk, except he doesn't transform. He just kind of
Mhm.
gets stronger. But what annoyed me was he never.
Furious, yeah, the character's name was Furious.
Yeah, Mr. Furious or something. He never ever like lifted up a car out of anger. He never did anything.
Invisible Boy.
And then he stopped himself, and then that was it. And then they've mentioned it like a few times throughout the whole movie. They've mentioned it a bunch of times that his power is actually pretty cool. And it's like, no wonder you're a leader, you're a part of this team. It's because you are a great asset. And I'm like, but he hasn't done anything in the movie yet. I want to see that, and they never fucking do it. And at the end, it just kind of ends weirdly sad. It's like this guy never fucking ever does anything.
Bro,
And it's so annoying.
Hold on. There's a guy. So there's a superhero called the Grasshopper, right?
Yeah.
So he joins the Great Lakes Avengers 3 times, and every time he joins, they immediately die. And I was like, Grasshopper has a better power than half these niggas. Like, I'm just saying, you can't be like, oh, the Grasshopper man isn't good enough. He has the ability to jump far distances, telescopic eyes, insectoid sensors that act as a danger sense like the Spidey sense, and he also can kick through armor and other shit. And you're just like, oh, but he's a joke character and he just dies.
That's like, yeah, that's way more useful than
You know
Doorman.
what's actually kind of funny? Dan from Game Grumps has mentioned like other shit superheroes before that I actually remember.
Like
Because
KaiXan.
like no, because he's really like Speedball, you know.
Speedball actually
Crazy
becomes
Quill.
badass later.
I can imagine he doesn't seem entirely useless. I feel like there's something about that bouncing ability that could be useful.
Oh no, the Reaper, the superhero of your people, fucking Golden Balls. Do you know him?
Wait.
So
Wait, hold on,
Golden
wait,
Balls
wait.
is a Mexican American superhero that becomes he's a mutant as a part of the X-Men, and he said his one fear is to be known as or be called Golden Balls. So you see how that worked out. His name is Fabio Medina, and he is one of the strongest mutants because his golden balls, he just generates them. Like, they just appear, and he can create an infinite amount. So fucking Magneto attacks him, and he beats the shit out of Magneto because his golden balls are made out of rubber. And oh yeah, they also make a point sound effect, and they also like break people's bones. So while he was at school, when he got embarrassed, like golden balls just explode out of his body. So he actually like horribly maimed and hurt people at his school because he like got really nervous, and then golden balls exploded out of him at such a velocity it almost killed people.
What kind of OP power is that?
Like, he literally generates golden dodgeballs.
It sounds so ridiculous, but then
No. Let me tell you about the greatest superhero of all time, Six Pack.
Does he have six-pack abs?
No, not Six Pack abs. It's a
Six-pack beer?
Six-pack of beer. Let me explain.
Oh, I remember him now. Golden Ball. Just so you know, I read a bunch of Marvel as a kid, so it's like
Let me
memory.
Let me explain Six Pack to you. This nigga, his power is the greatest thing ever. You see, he has great telekinesis whenever he feels brave. But here's the thing: he's a huge coward, and the only way he can be brave is if he's drunk.
Jesus Christ!
Like drunk off his ass.
Comes in to a bank robbery, and he's just fucking wasted.
Yeah, and this nigga will have a cracked bottle in his hand, ready to shank a motherfucker. And he has these great psychic powers that can fucking beat the shit. Like, he's from the DC universe, right?
Yeah.
This nigga stopped an entire alien invasion by himself. An entire alien invasion of Earth. Just cause he scared the shit out of those motherfuckers' powers.
My God. All it took was
Wait.
was one
Oh, you
bomb.
talk about six-pack and Dog Wilder?
Yeah.
They have a series together.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
post
yeah.
it.
But yeah, this motherfucker is super OP. Like, this nigga could fuck up fucking Superman if he was sober enough, which he never is. Eventually, he retired and he started going to like alcohol abuse rehabilitation and all that. So he quit.
I want to see,
Right.
like, is the Dog Welder actually strong? How does the Dog Welder succeed in anything he does?
I don't know. It's because
you know what? You know what's a superhero that I actually kind of wish was more in DC stuff? Because I think technically he's DC. Fucking Freakazoid.
Who?
Freakazoid, from the Warner Brothers TV show.
Like, well, hold on. Let me look up something. Let me look up Freakazoid real quick.
I think I remember him.
Freakazoid.
I think I remember him.
The Harley
Friends?
Quinn
Wasn't he friends with some cop?
guy.
Who?
Yeah, he
Freakazoid?
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Freakazoid.
Yeah, it had like a cop that was like a reference to other Warner Brothers shows.
Oh my God, his fucking the third picture.
That's him. That's
Oh
the
my
Colonel.
God, I love it. I love Freakazoid's fucking design. I actually love
He
wacky
kind of
shit.
does.
Yeah, so it's a real life police officer, Sergeant Mike Cosgrove. That's what it is.
Yep. Oh, okay. So here's the thing about Freakazoid. Excuse me. So basically, Freakazoid, his power is just so you know, the whole character is a parody off of like Marvel type characters. You know, like he literally has double-digit initials. So he was this kid. He was this teenager named Dexter Douglas.
Yes.
Right? And he's this fucking Melvin of a kid, right? And this is back in like the 90s. Yep, that's him. And he goes on this big ass, thick dinosaur ass computer Macintosh, and this fucking crazy shockwave goes throughout like his place, and it like warped him with like his computer warps him into the internet, and he gets like powers the internet. He becomes the internet, and he became like crazy or something, and so And so I think the only power he really has is the fact that he's really fast, and he looks like a fucking electrical current when he does it. But that's it. The rest of it is that he's like a legit cartoon character in real life.
Oh lord.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about Freakazoid. It's like his one power is technically super speed, and that he literally becomes electricity or something.
No,
But-
there's one DC character I want to get more shit, and that's Trickster.
What you say?
Trickster. Because last I saw of him was Injustice, when he was friends with Bizarro.
You know, funny enough, Bizarro I love Bizarro. I just do.
You know, at one point Bizarro becomes smart because of Red Hood.
Literally, yeah. Bizarro is literally like my favorite fucking Superman ever, because he's literally the opposite of Superman. And,
Yeah.
like, he's clearly the best character. That he's
Yeah, but
better than regular Superman.
Remember, I'm telling you, man, at one point he becomes a fucking genius.
I know that that in the current comics they killed him off or something.
There's
Yeah.
a nigga that exists in the DC universe to make people want to kill themselves, and his name is Death Urge.
Oh damn.
Death
Is it-
Urge.
Yeah,
Death
Urge.
Urge. He just gives you the urge to kill yourself.
You know who my favorite X-Men character is next to the fucking Wolfbane girl, who's literally a werewolf? It's
Hey, she's not a werewolf.
no, my bad. I'm sorry.
She hates
But-
when she gets called a werewolf.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
great.
That's the funny part too. But anyways, I was
Her
gonna
name
say
is Good Boy,
Forget-Me-Not.
by the way.
Yes. Uh, so you know who is my favorite X-Men character is fucking Forget-Me-Not. His powers that people forget him. Exactly.
Like, so you just rob at a bank and everyone forgets you do it.
Yep.
No.
And just so you know, he's a good guy too, which really sucks. Like, I think there was a moment where there was a moment where he fucking there was one time when the manor, Xavier's fucking manor is on fire, right? And everyone's evacuating. They all forget me not. And the guy's just in there, and he's literally that meme where he's like, "This is fine." And he doesn't die though. He does escape. It's just that he's like somewhat pissed, but also like, you know what? I already know people forgot about me, but still kind of hurts. That guy right there. Look at him. It's that. He looks like a guy who'd work at like a convenience store too.
Oh my god.
Good boy.
That is the worst shit ever.
I would probably
Forget
just
me
kill
not.
myself. Like,
Forget
imagine
me
being
not.
married and your wife forgets you. You wouldn't even
No,
be
let me
able to
read this,
have
let
a
me read
wife.
this, let me read
What is
this.
this? What is
Forget Me
Death
Not
Urge
is a
actually?
character.
Professor
X-Men
X plays the
comics.
psychic reminder in his own mind to force him to remember Forget-Me-Not's existence
Yeah,
once
exactly.
an hour.
That's the amazing part about him. And this guy works at the fucking manor too. He's like a decent guy. It's just everyone forgets about him.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't do
Yeah,
good
Well,
or
I'm
bad,
just wondering
people
what
know.
evolutionary trait does that, like, what the fuck is that supposed to do for you?
I really don't know. I like X-Men, but I just accept
It's
it
like
right now.
SCP Containment Breach, man.
Just like golden balls. Oh yeah, he evolved to shoot golden balls out of any part of his body.
Yeah,
No
he
kidding.
evolved
It's
to
like
make people
he's not
subconsciously
even an
forget
actual
about him.
human anymore.
He's literally the best. Honestly, I know it sounds sad, but a part of me wants this power because I can actually get away with shit. He'll never go to jail because even the cameras will fucking like forget me not too. That's how good his power is. Cameras won't even have him on. He can't make YouTube video like vlogs or anything. The phone will forget him. It's
Oh my god.
Man.
Yo, how do I
It's
steal
just
this
how
man's
powers
power?
work. It's that bad. It's
No,
like basically bad luck.
So guys,
Oh,
we've been sitting here a lot of dead air, I've
And
noticed.
even then, like pictures, I bet his family's probably like, "Who's this guy?" Which is really sad.
My god, somebody needs to talk. Come on.
Wait. Is someone fucking If someone
Darkbrind,
like
I
if
think
he
you're
had a
deaf.
child,
Not good.
imagine if he had a
No,
child, right?
he was saying he
Yes.
wanted
His own parents would like his own son would forget him immediately
Yes.
every day. Or
Yes.
or his parents forgot him the moment his powers started working, and they probably don't even remember having a son anymore.
Just so you know, he's an orphan.
Well, I mean,
That's
not
not
makes sense.
surprising.
It makes sense, yeah, because they probably found a fucking baby in their house, which is their baby, and they probably thought, "What's this baby doing here?" And
Well,
then
his
it's an
powers
orphanage.
manifest at like 13, so that means he'd be 13 years old, and his parents would come home one day, and they'd be like, "Who the fuck are you?" And then they would
Yep.
take him to the police station and drop him off and say, "Hey, we don't know who this child is. Can you take him off of our hands?" And then the
Exactly.
police would take him into custody, and they would forget about him.
Yeah.
And then the
See,
orphanage would take him eventually, and they would
They'd
forget.
forget about him.
They forget to
See,
feed
that's
this
the point.
thing.
He's actually been in many homes because the families keep forgetting that they adopted him. And he tells them like, "No, you adopted me," and they're like, "Who are you? Why do you? What's up with these papers? What are you talking about? We never paid for
Why
this."
are you here?
Exactly. It's so sad. It's literally one of the stupidest I've ever heard. It's
You're cutting out.
Oh, that thing's coming out.
Oh no. Is Discord dying?
So,
excuse me.
Well, that's it for your boy Skinny Penis. I can still hear people, it just sounds like terrible. Let's
I don't want to go.
that better?
Why I'm going to literally take your microphone and rip it off your headphones because I cannot take with the spitting and the constant dropping of the mic. You're a lot of mic ever here.
Yeah, you know who has the worst power ever?
Forget me
White
not.
man.
Besides
Obviously,
Forget Me Not. Besides Forget Me Not, I'd have to say Toad.
No,
No,
Toad is
Toad-
actually badass because he can beat Wolverine and other people. Toad is
That is
actually
true.
really strong.
There's a whole universe.
Guys,
I don't
wait.
know though.
Guys, death battle. Froppy and fucking Toad from X-Men. Who'd win?
I think Toad would only win because he could literally break people's bones with his fucking tongue. And he also
Yeah.
has killed many people
What the
by
heck
just
is this?
by kicking them.
You know, that's the
Yeah.
funny thing about Toad too. It's like Toad's powers are cool and Froppy's powers are cool too. It's just the fact that this guy's had. I think it's because he also has more experience too. Like
He's used to
fought
shit for longer.
Wolverine. No one in My Hero Academia has ever fought fucking Wolverine.
No. The only people who fought someone on the class of Wolverine is fucking Deku, Ida, and
All Might and like the S rank heroes. I mean not S.
Yeah,
rank, but
that's
the-
true. Yeah, all the higher rank.
yeah. But even then, they were being held back on. But like only the niggas who were in the Stain fight can say like, yeah, we fought someone like Wolverine.
I mean,
like
Stain
someone who
is
can strong
like
going.
way weaker because his only power is to like paralyze people. He's just
Yeah, but based on blood type.
And
he's
this
like,
well, what about Eraser? That guy should be on the fucking top list in general. He should be number one.
not
Eraser.
really because
You would-
he's
powers
a
don't
normal
work.
dude. He just makes people not have powers. He just
No,
fights
but-
people at a
yeah,
level
but they
playing
become like
field.
complete.
That's what makes him fucking good, though. He like gets rid of that extra mile. He erases that fucking that gap.
But as soon
Without
as
the
he
extra
blinks,
powers,
So
they
it's
have their powers back.
that anime
Yeah,
Black
but
Clover
the guy
then.
doesn't blink though. Like, have you seen him? He has like red fucking eyes. He never
I
like.
mean, they've
When
gotten
we,
him
when,
to
when we
blink
start
with
talking
his
about
balls.
Black Clover,
Nigga, we didn't start talking about Black Clover.
no, that's pretty much the main character of it. That's,
No, we don't talk about
We-
that.
we don't
motherfucker,
talk
'cause
about
Eraser
Black
had
Clover
quiet.
now.
Eraser
I've
had
seen it a few times. I just make joke.
No,
No, I don't. I tried watching Black Clover. It is just nah.
I couldn't sit through the
I
first
watched that-
episode.
I
I've
watched.
heard it's crap.
I'm not even kidding. I watched 4 episodes, and I literally walked out of the room, and I'm just like, I can't. I tried to give it a chance. I tried to be nice, and I fucking can't. It sucks so bad.
Who,
Yeah, I
who
swear
gives
to
who
God.
makes
kept
Toad's
trying.
armor? Because they need
Yeah,
to
let's
be
watch something
shot.
else, bro.
It's always bad. It's always just looks like shit. I really
Damn.
like Toad,
That's the
and they always
choreography
make him
isn't
look like
crap.
some homeless
Um,
nigga or somebody's bitch.
I actually like him in that animated series,
Frank
with
sucks.
X-Men Evolution. I also
Oh,
like
yeah.
that Nightcrawler in that show. Fucking gave himself a human shapeshifting
No.
or something. Like
I liked
that's actually
I
not
like
bad.
Toad. I like Toad and Wolverine and the X-Men.
Okay, so who's Toad?
I've just
Toad is
posted
that
him in the
Wolverine
chat.
X-Men villain. He's a mutant.
Toad is a member of the Brotherhood from X-Men.
He fucks Scarlet Witch.
Does he?
Yes.
I won't ask who Scarlet Witch is.
Scarlet Witch is the fucking
Dang it.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet
is
Witch
the most
is
powerful mutant
Magneto
in the world.
and what's her face is Mystique's daughter.
Nah,
Well, in the
Mystique.
show,
That's-
I mean, so I guess sometimes Magneto's the dad, but basically they're they're kids of another mutant. Normally it's just Mystique, and
No,
it's
it's not Mystique because that mean they'd be related to Nightcrawler because every time they're saying like, "Hey yo, Mystique is Nightcrawler's mom."
hold on. It's Scarlet Witch parents. Her parents is somebody important. I'm trying to. Yeah, it's Magneto. I was right the first time. It's Magneto's daughter.
I knew that. I knew that part.
So it's
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. There you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Scarlet Witch is the most powerful mutant in the entire multiverse.
She so at the end of an arc, she got rid of everyone's mutant powers except for 110 or something. It's like X-Men 110 or some shit. And
Oh,
basically,
I was gonna say, what about a fucking Apocalypse? He's one of the he's the strongest mutant.
is Apocalypse a mutant or is he just
Yeah,
like,
he is. He's literally
Yeah,
like he's the pillar man of mutants.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Nigga got fucked up still, didn't he?
I'm
Well,
pretty
it's just
sure
a-
she
it's a
literally
whole
just
group of
like
niggas.
wave blast. She shockwaves the whole planet with psychic energy and just removes mutants. Like they're just gone, except for
Yeah,
110.
Yeah.
Like oh, you know what else? Fucking I was
No,
gonna
but
say
listen. This
about
wasn't just the entire
Onslaught?
planet. This was the entire multiverse.
Onslaught.
Like every
bro.
universe.
Sweet Jesus.
Rents, look up Onslaught, dude.
Oh wait, what about? Oh wait, I forgot. Jean Grey's one of Jean Grey's kids.
Phoenix. Well, when she turns into Phoenix, isn't she like the same strength as like the same?
As Apocalypse, yeah.
Yeah,
But here's the thing.
he
Jean Grey's.
literally is immortal too.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Jean Grey's kids are a hell of a lot stronger than her. Like, have you not heard about her and fucking Cyclops' kids being OP as hell among mutants?
You
Guys,
talking about
you know
Rachel
who- you know
Summers?
who is-
Is that Rachel Summers?
Yeah, but they also had sons and shit as well.
Guys,
I only know about Rachel and I think there's like two others.
Guys,
If
you
I
forgot.
also remember correctly, Cable is also a descendant of those two.
Yeah, in the
Guys,
future.
So technically their bloodline just creates some OP ass motherfuckers.
Doesn't
Guys.
Cable have no powers? Yeah.
Yeah, but like he
Well,
eventually becomes real
technically-
badass.
He technically, in a way, does. He also is. He also half cybernetic because of that fucking virus.
Yeah,
But
he
I was
also
gonna say, you guys forgot fucking Franklin Richards. Don't you remember him?
Franklin.
I'm trying to remember who that is. Isn't that Reed Richards' son?
Yeah. Guess what? So him and the Invisible Girl have a kid. That's Franklin. Franklin is like the most powerful motherfucker. He makes Galactus or whatever. He makes him fucking like on his. He makes him bow to his knees. That's how good he is.
Jeez.
Like this kid could
Yeah, but-
could really kill everyone.
Yeah, but nigga, listen. Just take your average Thor. Galactus will be packing easy. Just take your average Thor, give him his hammer or his axe or whatever. He'll kick Galactus's ass. Real fucking simple.
Yeah, but Franklin though.
Yeah, but guess what?
Franklin is it's like if Tornado from One Punch Man was even way stronger than she already is. And I don't even know her limits, but I'm just gonna say for example, you know.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I think she
She
fought
doesn't have
Saitama.
much.
I think she tried to
But
fight Saitama one time, and he was like, "Hey, I'm not actually gonna fight you."
yeah, something like that. But I think it was mostly because he didn't wanna,
Yeah, the entire fight he was like, "Hey, I'm not gonna fight you. I don't want to fight you."
because you're a child or something. I think
Yeah.
he says-
Yeah,
Yeah, like
he's
you're
just
just
I don't
a kid.
fight
Yeah.
children. He's just like, fuck you.
Yeah.
What about Speedo Sonic?
Just like-
Speedo Sonic, the real MVP, the real hero
Oh
of the
my
story.
god.
Speedo
Speedo
Sonic.
Sonic. Yeah,
Or
that's the character we all call him.
Speedo Sound Sonic.
Yeah, Speed of Sound Sonic. What is up with this fucking ninja dude, by the way? He came really out of nowhere until, like, it's revealed that there is, like, some kind of ninja clan hidden in
He
society. but
was
it's
sent to assassinate Saitama. Or no, he was supposed to assassinate a guy Saitama was fighting. And,
Yeah, yeah, it was,
and then
yeah,
basically
symbolic
when he tries to
Hammerhead.
kill him, Saitama's
Hammerhead.
like punches him in the balls or something.
That noise you make when you crack a pair of baby coconuts with your knuckles.
Nigga,
Oh,
stop
wait a
eating
minute.
your
Hold on.
mic. Nigga,
Hold
stop
on, real
devouring
quick.
your mic, please. Like, I swear to God.
This man hovering against his microphone. He just put it down his throat before speaking.
He literally, he, like, watched ASMR and said, I can do that forever. I can do that to everyone.
Low key though, I think Speedo Sonic's one of my fucking favorite characters, and
Why?
he doesn't
Why
matter
though?
at all. Like not even a little bit.
Oh yeah, I get to. Yeah, he's like literally a character that does not. It like no one cares. He's just kind of there. But yeah, you guys should watch this.
Is
It's
that
the
the
only
scene where
parody I'll ever
Saitama
watch.
eats his sword?
It's the only parody I'll ever watch.
Well, hey there, stranger. Why looking
Well,
so
the only
good?
One Punch Man parody, because all the other ones are like, guys, you're literally doing a parody of a parody.
Lifetime. Shopping with our 2
Like,
for 1
One Punch Man is a
promotional
series
value.
that doesn't really matter.
Time imitation
Well, it's because the
brand
guy
new
who
man.
made it was like, yeah, I just make this
You
just
think
because.
you're better
Well,
than
when he
me.
makes
No,
something
man.
like Mob Psycho, it's like,
You're
I'm
not
legit
even a
being serious.
I'm a crab man.
No, man,
Like, One Punch
You're
Man
not. I am.
was made just for shits and giggles.
I'm the crab man. Hey crab man.
Saitama and Mob Psycho.
You know what's funny? Actually, I was considering I think yesterday because I said this. So there's this girl I have a crush on, and she was like, "Hey, I'm in this superhero roleplay server," and I'm like,
Oh.
"Okay, what superhero?" And she's like, "It's pretty much like a One Punch Man-esque kind of story," and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. That's actually kind of fun." So I joined in, and I made a serious character, and it was so serious that the admin was like the whole the head of the server guy. He's just like, wow, I did not expect this much of a backstory or this much of a personality or anything. I'm like, wait, is that a bad thing? He goes, no, this literally exceeded my expectations. And I was like, were you expecting this shit character or something? And I literally look at the other characters.
No.
And the other character scenes are actually kind of like not even that great. They're pretty okay. They're just like pretty fast paced. I took like 4 hours out of my day to make a whole backstory and everything. And then he was just like, oh my god, what the fuck? And I was like, he goes, that's really good. I'm like, really? Oh, thank you. And now I'm kind of considering making another character just for shits and giggles. Like, I want to make like a doorman now. Like a shit.
Just his character.
Yeah,
Metal
his character.
Batman.
Kind of like KaiXan, maybe.
I'm Batman. You want to know why they call me Batman? Because I could talk to bats. That's my only power.
I can
I'm
talk
all
to
right,
bats,
you know
and
what,
I
call me
carry
Aquaman,
around
I can talk to
baseball.
water.
I should just have this. I should have this as like a stock background for
That
the
actually is a pretty
podcast.
good background. I love that one. I want to save this.
I actually kind of want to know.
Damn it,
what
I
the
can't.
server is.
Damn it, I can't. You know what? Can I just pin this to the chat? Because it's. I can't
I think
save
those
it. I'm trying
max
to right click
pins
on it.
already.
All I have is copy link and open link.
I think the chat's at max pins anyways.
Oh, okay, well, never mind. Well, anyways,
So,
I was gonna say, so like, honestly, guys, if you made your own heroes, like, what would the powers be?
I would have time powers because it'd be the most convenient. I'd be like I just have no other powers. It'd be like some bank robbery or some shit. It'd be like, all right, I'm gonna stop him, and I get fucking shot like 4 times. It's like, all right, hold up, and you just rewind. Hey, you need to stop. Pow, pow, pow. Fuck. Hold on. Which one's right? It's just like, and you just like throw a brick at their head. It's like, what the hell? You just killed that guy unprovoked. He was gonna shoot me. You can't prove that. God damn it. And you just rewind again. It's like, hey, stop that right now. Oh, I'm gonna shoot you. And then you throw the brick. It's like, alright. He had a gun. Everyone saw it. It's like, well, of course we did. Alright, good. Alright, you're still going to jail for being a vigilante, though.
Wait, hold on, real quick, Ren.
Yeah.
How much would you say you can rewind with this ability, though?
I say like 2 minutes worth. Like 2 minutes.
Oh,
of
damn.
time.
Okay, that actually is pretty interesting. That actually would make a pretty fun fucking superhero comic.
It's like, imagine him trying to stop the same robbery for like 10 issues.
You know what's hilarious?
Yeah. Damn it.
My friend wanted to make like a legit like superhero thing, and I was like, okay, that'd be fun. So I make up this character named Chaotic Crimson, right?
Yeah.
And he literally looks like a Joker Jester type dude. His power was he was like a shitty Mr. Fantastic and Monkey D. Luffy, but like shittier version of that. Like basically, this guy's body was made of rubber, but all you could do is literally play with him like one of those like rubbery toys you get at the Dollar Tree or something. Like you can twist his arm, but that was it.
What the
Like,
fuck?
but everything's bouncy to him too, so it's like he's somewhat useful, but not really. And we scrapped that idea, but I still think it's pretty funny. So like, it's still pretty funny when you really, it's like this guy's like a really shitty Mr. Fantastic, but at least he's somewhat useful. It's weird. He's like more like Speedball than Luffy or Mr. Fantastic.
That's how you
Like
do it.
that kind of rubber. He's like a rubber tire, not like a rubber band.
He's made of
Rubber
rubber.
band.
Yo, ho, he took a bite of gum.
Fuck. You know what? I would legit make a Gazelle Man if I could. Remember Gazelle Man from Ultimate Muscle?
Yeah. No, the best superhero obviously is Arm Fall Off Boy.
Arm fall off boy. What is? Oh, let me guess what his power is.
Bullet sponge. How about that?
Spawn?
Bullet sponge.
Oh, bullets. Does he absorb the bullets? Oh.
No. They just all magnetize to him.
Oh. Interesting.
That
So
sounds
does he still get
god
shot
awful.
or... God
Oh,
damn,
okay.
that's a little bit gross. Like that's like inside his arm. I can detach my limb.
Why?
You know what though? I will admit, characters like fucking Buggy from One Piece are pretty useful because they can just take off their body parts without making it look gross or, making it more of a useful thing.
Why'd they make him look like a scrawny bitch in this picture? It's just like, the whole thing is that he's really strong and he hits things with his arm.
Damn,
You can't
did they
make
make
him
him
skinny.
hell in some new show? That's weird. Arm fall off.
Wait, this thing is throwing his arm as a boomerang. I'm done.
Oh my goodness.
That's like,
So is
have
it
you ever
only
played
his arm?
Medieval? You could do that in that game.
Is that... Hold on. Is it only his arm?
Yeah, it's only his arm.
That's it? Oh my god. What do you even do? Hold on, why... You know what? We need more shit heroes, honestly. We need more shitty
Oh,
superpowered...
you must have not read the shitty superhero list.
Yeah, I actually... You know what? I'm going to now. Let me look it up.
Well, it's an alphabet, my bad.
Okay, no, it's fine. Shitty super. You know, at least Doorman is slightly more useful than Arm Fall Off Boy.
Hey, Arm Fall Off Boy goes hard, okay?
Yeah, it's funny how a One Piece like minor antagonist has a way better door theme ability than Doorman will ever have.
Don't worry, I got you. Alright, I'll start at the top of the alphabet. The Marvel alphabet of shame, because you demanded it. A is for Armless Tiger Man, because holy crap, I don't know. Rar. And no, I didn't make that shit up.
Hold up, Armless Tiger Man? What?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. What's his thing? Is it tiger, but he has no arms?
No, he's just, he's a guy that looks like a tiger. Oh,
Wait, he
fuck, the
looks like
website's down. They took...
Does he have arms?
Whoa.
Let me see if I can find the picture.
What the fuck picture is... What is that?
That was just whiffing for some reason. I was like, what the hell?
What happened? You know what? What was this? The 70s? What was going on?
This nigga got no arms, and they actually, Jesus.
Oh my god. He just looks.
Yeah,
He looks so ridiculous. I can't take it seriously. Oh my god, he doesn't even have shoes. He just uses his toes to like whack shit with a hammer. It's like that's how he's building his evil craft. It's like,
bro, I'm sad. This
Getting
actual
flashbacks to Cadwa Shoujo. Anyone? No.
What?
It's a graphic novel. Not graphic novel, a visual novel.
I'm actually sad now because this nigga drew each of them like in his own style, and I can't get the website back. I have to fucking look at archive.com. This nigga made like an actual. He made an actual alphabet of them, and he did that with the villains too.
oh, fucking! I remember there was another shit hero that Danny Setspang said that was like one of his favorites. It was a shitty superhero named like Blackhawk or something.
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk. I forgot what his thing was. Was it that all he does is
Another one
fly?
he named was Moon Knight.
Moon. You know what? Yeah, Moon Knight's actually not a shitty super. An actual shitty one would have been something like Arm Off Boy or something.
Oh, there's Chairman.
And I fall back into the realm of the uncanny. Okay.
He turns people into chairs.
That's actually not that bad.
The
Do they stay
turns
chairs
people
forever? Or...
into chairs.
Is it forever?
I think so.
Then that's actually not a bad power, honestly. The bank robber
chairs,
steal the
though.
money. Chairman comes and saves the day by turning him into a chair, and that's it. He's no longer a human being. He's a chair. You can.
Honestly, to me, turned into a chair would probably be hell.
Yeah, that would be. But I mean, for that guy though, for Chairman, it's like all he has to do is just turn a bad guy into a chair. He fucking Thanos would be he'd be destroyed because this guy walks up to him, pokes him, he turns into a chair.
The Infinity.
Okay, you know what? I think it's
Thanos-
2:30.
Thanos
I'm gonna
grew into the
go
ultimate
off.
piece of furniture.
Why?
The
Oh my god!
Infinity
Why?
chair.
Stop it with the microphone, dude.
For real, nigga. Stop eating your fucking mouth.
Even when he leaves, he doesn't even. He just keeps it there. What is it?
That's the way you said that. It's like the mic is just always in his mouth, no matter where he goes.
He's constantly devouring it.
He's boiling it.
He's boring it. It's not bad.
Bro,
Delicious. But yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I just thought about something. What if there's a guy who fucking can do, what if there's a guy that can literally turn himself into a ball?
Isn't
No,
that?
no,
sure
no,
there's-
why? No, why?
Isn't that
No,
basically
no.
Plastic Man?
No. I mean, like, not even a bouncy ball. He just turns into a sphere. Vanilla Ice. Damn. Well, Well, basically, yeah. Like, just imagine if a guy straight up just turns himself into a sphere and that's it. What if that's
there is a guy like that in the fucking Young Justice.
You sure
Oh
it's
my-
Young Justice?
Like not the new one, the one that was like on WB, the one with like the young Superman.
League of Superheroes, nigga. Or Legion of Superheroes or something.
No, it was hold on. It had like young Superman and shit in it.
I know. I'm telling you, it's Legion of
Batman
Superheroes or some
Beyond?
shit. No, not Batman Beyond. It's Legion of Superheroes. I'm telling you, nigga. That's what it is.
Hold on, Brent. You said
Fucking
WB
fight me
Kids?
This was.
Oh, wait a minute. You're talking about Static Shock.
No, not
it's
Static
this one.
Shock,
It is
motherfucker.
Legion of Superheroes. Yeah, I
So,
found it.
nigga, go fucking eat a dick.
Look, man, they got too many
Oh my
damn
God.
names.
Oh, I'm not a fan of
The
the art
guy
style.
on the back and the right is the boy that turns into a ball. I forget his name. No one cares about him.
You know what's funny? I actually did watch this show, but I didn't watch it for Superman at all. I watched it for like
I hate
the other
it the
dude.
way
I can't
Superman.
remember them. I remember the fucking werewolf guy though, but I don't like his design. Well, actually, I don't like his art style in general. But
Remember the
I-
lunatics?
oh my god,
Oh, yeah.
lunatics. What the fuck? Who said yes to that? Yeah, how do we make Looney Tunes appeal to the children?
Lunatics Unleashed.
Oh my god, never. You can't
Oh.
make a fucking duck or a rabbit or a what's-it-macallit. You can't make any of them.
Coyote,
Cool.
Tasmanian Devil.
None of them can be cool. See, I remember the older designs though too. Like the beta ones that was on the fucking like in the pilot. They all had like straight up like Broly eyes or something. They just had no pupils. They were all like constantly mad. It was so weird.
Oh, you talking about this? Like in the early posters and shit?
Yeah, there was like a pilot too that came on. Yeah, remember that?
Oh god, the Broly
They straight up no
eyes.
pupils. They just look evil. They still look evil.
Like
It's
niggas
just-
re-releasing DVD box sets, and it's just like, why though?
No one wants it. No, not even the kids now.
Remember
If I show little
Donald
kids,
Duck's
they'd be
power?
like, "What's that? That's weird."
He made explosive eggs, but the
No,
explosion
if you
wasn't
think about
very
it, if kids like Teen Titans Go, don't you think they'd probably like Lunatics Unleashed?
I don't think so, because no one liked this shit when it was out, and it's just as retarded. It
Nah,
just-
just make it more just make it goofier. Make it nothing but farts and waffles. They'll watch it.
You know what? If it does, you know what? To a degree, Teen Titans Go isn't as crazy about that as you think. I think later on, they start to become more aware.
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
because they started making fun of the fact that I think at one episode they made fun of the fact that the writers had almost no ideas for the fucking show.
Bro,
yeah.
listen to these names. Alright, Donald Duck is Danger Duck. Bugs Bunny is is Ace Bunny. Lola Bunny becomes Lexi Bunny. Wile E. Coyote becomes Tech E. Coyote. The Tasmanian Devil becomes Slam Tasmanian. And Roadrunner becomes Rev Runner.
Okay. First of all, I'm just gonna say this. The Tasmanian Devil straight up already sounds way cooler than what was
Yeah.
it? The Slasmania Devil or something.
Slam the Tasmanian. Slam Tasmanian. I'm like, nigga, that's just the same thing, but
That's
slam
some
is-
awesome fan art
The
there.
Slam-
They'd
Don't
all
listen
look
to his back.
exactly the
Look
same.
at Taz. Look at him. His eyes are in different directions.
He is supposed to be
Oh,
the
wait,
big
there's
dumb
no-
one.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Well, what about the red guy? Look at him. His eyes don't match either.
He's a bird. He was running too fast.
He was running too fast. He got a little dizzy.
He got a little dizzy. This should
Yeah.
be the podcast. This should be the podcast. Just poking fun of fan art for shitty shows.
Oh yeah. What was it? Did you
And
know
no one
Luke
liked
was
my
a shit
superhero
ton?
idea. Well,
What?
Oh, what's the
And the
Superhero
chat.
idea.
Randy Man has power getting aroused at awkward moments time, especially in public.
Come on, that's not even a. That's me.
That's just called
I'm
puberty.
trying to remember.
Yeah, that's just called. That's just called.
Puberty Man.
I
Yeah, yeah.
just do a skit like that where they're like, Dick something, the easily aroused secret agent.
The easily aroused secret agent.
I'm seriously.
Chillin' in my vans, knick-knack, patty whack, give your dog a bone. I be sliding on your bitch while you chillin' at home.